Hello everyone, it's me Irfan. So today's video is a little bit different. Today I will be talking about bullying, and I will tell you guys a story. So this story is about a boy who I know. His mother was working even before he was born, so she had to turn back working right after he was born. So his grandmother used to take care of him, and they were very attached to each other. And sometimes he didn't even want to go home, and he used to call her grandmother her mother. But his grandmother used to go to her hometown most of the summers. But since he was born, her grandmother didn't go there too much. So as he grew up, he started to, learn about stuff, and until he was 3, his grandmother take care of him. And then her mother left the job. So she was staying with her mom now, and her grandmother used to go to her hometown before he was born, and she didn't went there for 3 or 4 years. So she started to go there every summer. When the boy became 9 or 10, he wanted to go with his grandmother because he still loved him. So they went to this hometown together, which was in the east of the country. There wasn't lots of children or someone he can play with, and he knew that he was like a shy boy. He didn't want to, hang out with friends a lot. So he was cool with it. So they went there together, but his grandfather's nieces were there too, so he wasn't really alone. So it was only her grandfather's nieces, her grandmother, and he was there. And he was very happy with it, he was having fun, but her grandmother always told her to go out and make friends, which there wasn't a lot of children at that time in that village. There was only one school there and nobody lived there permanently. So at that school there was a playground, and children who came there for the summer used to go play there. So he decided to go there because his grandmother wanted to. So he went there, he wanted to make some friends. There was 2 brothers and their cousin, and he wanted to go and speak with them. As soon as he started to talking with them, they started laughing, and they called her the boy with the girl voice. Well, he didn't knew much about what's being a boy or girl mean at that time because he was 9 or 10. He said, "I have short hair, what are you talking about?" He thought that having short hair was classify you as a boy. And they told her, "No, you sound like a girl, you're supposed to be a girl." So he was confused, and he knew that it was not something good. So he ran back home, and he told this to his grandfather's nieces, which were like elder sisters to him. They grew up together, and they said that it was wrong, they shouldn't be telling this to him, and they told her to defend himself if somebody else does something like that again. So he cried at that night because as he thought about that, he understood that they didn't like him. So he decided to not talk with them again. As they were turning back, everybody come to the road to, say goodbye to them. As they were turning back, he saw the other boys there. He wanted to tell something to them, but he didn't have courage. So he waited. As they were about to get to the car, he went up to them and said, "I don't care if you think that I'm a girl." And he just ran back to the car. Well, he didn't know if it was courage or coward to do that. As the time passed by, he grew up and he started to not care what others think. In school, they started to call him ugly. They told him he sounded like a girl again, and he was like, "Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do at that situation," and he didn't care. Sometimes he cried because when the people who you care about most say something like that, you get hurt. So he started to not talk with that kind of people. They told him that you're so shy, you're not gonna have any friends. But he was cool with the friends that he had. Even though it was only 2 or 3 people, he loved his friends and his friends loved him too. So as he grew up, he didn't care about anything and he's happy. And that boy is actually me. I was bullied before. Actually, I was bullied a lot in school, in my grandmother's village, in my neighborhood, because I just didn't act like how I'm supposed to act to some people. And it's not right to do that. You can't just say people what to do. I mean, I didn't pick my voice. I didn't want to sound like a girl, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's who I am. And I don't care whatever you think. I don't care if you think I sound like a man, or I sound like a girl, or I sound like an old person, or I sound like a dog, or I sound like a cat, or whatever. But that's who I am. That's my voice. That's how I look. I wear glasses because I'm supposed to. I look fat. That's who I want to be. I look skinny because that's how I want to look like. I cut my hair because that's how I wanted to look like. I don't shave because I like my beard. So this is who I am as a person, and you can't just tell me to not do or not look like that. And as I grew up, I learned that you can't tell people to stop doing it. You have to start learning to let go of these things. You have to start to learn to not hear those things. Okay? So I learned to let go. And you have to love yourself, and to do that, you have to be yourself. Don't care what others say. And if you get bullied by someone, it's because they have been bullied before too. Maybe because of their parents, maybe because of their friends, or their other relatives, doesn't matter. But they are doing it to get revenge because they have been bullied before too, most of the time. So tell them that it's wrong, and tell them that everybody can do whatever they want, or however they want to look. And ask them if they need help, because they're mostly the ones who are hurt too. Try to be constructive about other people too. If you help someone, then you will help others who get bullied too. Maybe that bully won't keep bullying other people. Maybe you will keep other people from being bullied. So I hope this video gives you some encouragement. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next one. Bye.